Hey friends, welcome to another cash unstuffing video on my channel. This video is going to be short. It looks like I only have to unstuff 4 envelopes today so we can get this money back to the bank, okay? Because your girl been dipping into her savings to pay for a couple of things, and I definitely have to replenish that money because nothing irks my nerves more than seeing my savings account depleting, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and hop right into our sinking funds binder. I got my calculator here and my Sharpie, my handy dandy Sharpie. And let's get into the first cash unstuffing for the month of May. I believe this is the first one. We're gonna do clothing first. We need to take 15 from clothing. I went in Walmart the other day and I found the perfect robe for myself. I don't like those big thick robes. I like the thin material robe, especially being here in Arizona with it being so freaking hot. We're in the desert. I was looking for a thin material robe and I found one at Walmart. It was 15 bucks with tax. So we're gonna go ahead and unstuff 15 from clothing. And of course, so let me update this tracker first and then we're gonna go on the hunt for some change for this. So 15, and that'll be 65. Okay, so let's break a 20. All right, let me see what envelope would have. I know for sure our savings challenge, y'all, can break a 20. So let me get some money out of here. 10, 20. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Put that 10 back. I'll just get 5 ones. So it's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, okay? And then we're gonna put this $20 bill in here in the savings challenge envelope to replenish what we just took out. And we're gonna go ahead and set this to the side. So, coming back to clothing, we need to put a 5 in here. We're gonna take this $5 bill and include it in here. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's how much we needed. All right, perfect. So 65 left in here for clothing. All right, we need to take 160 from self-care, and that's for the micro needling appointment that I had. So $168. Let's go ahead and update this. So 467 minus 160. All right. So 307 is what will be left in here. Perfect. So I'm gonna take the old $100 bill and then we need 60, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Perfect. Let's set this down. 40, 50, 60, so we're not confused. And we have 307 left over. 1, 2, 3, 305, 6, 7. Perfect. Awesome. And then next we're taking $55 out of home. I did purchase some mirrors and some shelves that I also want to get mounted in my home when I find someone to mount them, since my last installer is not responding to text now. So $55 from here. So we have 40, 50, 60. So we're gonna go ahead and put a 5 back in here. We're putting down 40, 50, 60, and we're gonna put 5. So let's go ahead and update our tracker. 55 minus, and that leaves us with 105 in home. Perfect. And then we need to take $218 from car maintenance. Now this may be a challenge because we have a placeholder in car maintenance. So we're gonna have to find some money from somewhere to put in here. So first we have 600. So let's see how much we gotta put back. So 600 minus 218 equals $382 is what we have to put back in this envelope after we take the 218, okay? So placeholder is automatically going away. Yes, it is. 382 is what we have to do. So we're gonna remove the placeholder, and then let me update this really fast before I confuse myself. So 218 minus, that's gonna leave us with 382 in this envelope. I'm probably gonna have to pull some money from my wallet. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So we need $282 more to put in here. Let's see what we have here. So, okay, minus 100. So 282 is what we need. So 100, that's probably gonna be everything here. 180. Let's count this and see how much this is. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we have 230 here. 180, 90, 200, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we have 230 here. Let's go ahead and subtract that from here. So we need $52 more. Let me see if I have this in my wallet to put in this envelope. We'll just take it temporarily from groceries, y'all, because I'm pretty sure I have a 50 here, and then I'll take 2 ones from gas if I have it. That's if I have it. I have a $5 bill. Do I have 3 ones here I can put back? Yes. Okay. So I'm taking the money from my wallet, but I'm gonna replenish the money that I'm taking from my wallet. I'm just gonna pull it from out of my bank account. I'm just doing it this way so I can get the 382 back in this envelope. But I'm most definitely gonna take my money from the account because I'm taking money from my wallet and I need the money in my wallet. So let's add this here. Okay, perfect. So let's make sure after we take the 218, we have $382 left in car maintenance. So 100, 150, 150, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 160, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72. So plus 72. So $382 is what car maintenance now have after taking the $218 for my car registration, y'all. 382. Hopefully that was not confusing for you all, because I see you see we don't have any money, but we needed to put it in car maintenance since we were taking away that $500 placeholder because we no longer have $500 in this envelope. I hope that was not confusing for some of you. But $382 in car maintenance. Lastly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna unstuff our savings challenge, our 52-week savings challenge. We're gonna unstuff that, and we're gonna allocate that money to 2 envelopes in my home buying binder. I'm super excited to do that. Super, super excited. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this envelope out of here. And we're gonna go to earnest money on here. All right, so let's get to unstuffing. $1,378 is how much this savings challenge saved, y'all. And we did it in less than 52 weeks. I was on top of it. I started off slow, but we ended with a bang for sure. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1,100, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, so 140, 10, uh-oh, I got a 20 in here, 10, and then another 20, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so for all the people in the back that don't see that, $1,378 saved in this challenge. Now let's go ahead and divide this money up in our earnest money envelope and our health inspection. Not health inspection. Oh my goodness. In our home inspection envelope. We're gonna start off with our home inspection envelope. Let's see how much more money we need in this envelope to meet our goal. So home inspection, we're wanting, where's home inspection? Where is home inspection? Right here. So the goal for this envelope is $550. Currently we have $130 in this envelope. So 550 minus 130. So we need $420 more to meet the goal in this envelope, y'all. So let's add 420. And we are gonna be fully funded in this envelope. How freaking exciting. My first envelope fully funded in the home buying binder. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 50, $550 in this envelope, y'all. Oh my goodness, how freaking exciting. So 420 plus, and that is $550. If I had a fully funded slip, I would put it in here. Oh my gosh, this kind of makes me want to order some, y'all, because that's like huge to fully fund an envelope. So we're one step closer to buying our home. Oh my goodness. Okay, so inspection, we're gonna put you in there. Yay! Okay, fully funded. Before we put money in the earnest money envelope, we need to decide what other envelope we're gonna start stuffing next, because we're doing 2 envelopes at a time, okay? So we're still working on earnest money. I'm thinking like the second lowest envelope on here would be moving expenses. I did adjust moving expenses, y'all, because I think I had it like at $3,500. I completely forgot that this time around, my next move is going to be a local move. It's not going to be across states. So I won't need $3,500. I think like a U-Haul to drive from one city to another, it's no more than 60 bucks. And then moving boxes and movers will probably be the most expensive thing, my next move. So I thought $1,000 would be a great number for a local move. So I'm thinking that our next envelope that we're gonna start working on is going to be moving expenses, because that goal is $1,000. And I feel like I can reach that probably within 30 days, 30 to 45 days, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna estimate that we can have moving expenses fully funded, okay? So now we're working on earnest money and moving expenses back here. So let's add a little change to moving expenses just to get it started off. How much do we wanna add? I'm gonna go ahead and add $100 to start off this envelope. That's a good number. So 515, is it 515 or 513? Might be 514. I think I'm writing the wrong dates on these trackers, y'all. But 100 plus, so we'll have $100 in this envelope. I'm gonna take a $100 bill and we're gonna put this in moving expenses. Perfect, yay! The rest of this cash is going to go in earnest money, y'all. My goal for earnest money is $4,000, if you guys can see that clearly. It's $4,000 in earnest money. So we're gonna add the rest of this cash we have here to our earnest money envelope. So let's first give it a count to see how much we're adding to our tracker. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 650, 700, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, so plus 140, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So we're adding $858 to our earnest money envelope. Let's go ahead and, oh, $858. Let me write that down really quick, y'all, because I'm gonna throw myself off if I don't do it now. So $858, that's a plus. So $858 plus 130, what it already had in here. So $988 is what we have in earnest money. And that is gonna kill me. I wish it was like a solid $1,000 in this envelope, y'all. That's definitely gonna kill me. Okay, so let's add this. 120, and then this 10. Let's make sure we have 988 in our hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 800. 20, 40, 60, 81, 900, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. So $988 we officially have in earnest money. So close to 1,000. So close to 1,000. And that's that. Just like that. We have an envelope fully funded in our home buying binder. Should we put a check mark next to that? That's the least I could do since I don't have a fully funded slip to put in there. We're gonna put a check mark right next to inspection. I'm so excited. Can y'all see that clearly? Hopefully you can. So, no, I'll put it over here. Voila. Oh my God, that is so freaking exciting. So we need to figure out if we want to really start focusing on, hold on, our pink box, since we haven't stuffed this in a couple of weeks. Do we want to start focusing on this and getting closer to that $10,000? Do I want to restart that 52-week challenge? Or do I just want to start stuffing these two envelopes directly moving forward? That's what I need to try to figure out. That is it for this video, y'all. So we did our unstuffing. Although we're not taking money back to the bank, we don't have to worry about pulling money from the bank to adjust car maintenance, because we were able to figure that out and get $382 back in there and get that a $500 placeholder removed from car maintenance. So we're all set to go there. Yeah, and I can pay on my credit card because I did use my credit card for a few of these things. so I can just transfer the money from my savings account and pay off my credit card. Hopefully that was not confusing for y'all, because I know I've been all over the place with this video, but that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching my unstuffing video / watch me unstuff my 52-week savings challenge and get that money in my home buying binder. This is my favorite binder right now because, of course, I am trying to buy a house at the end of this year, and I want to get as much money as I possibly can in this envelope. I don't want any surprises later on down the road when it comes to buying my first home, y'all. I'm trying to prepare myself. I'll see you guys in my next video, which will probably be another cash stuffing video. Appreciate you guys watching. Bye.